Hello guys, welcome to a new video. I am Nilofer. I'm using an arch paper, or you can use any 100% cotton paper. I'm using 185 GSM. You can probably use more than 185 to 300 GSM. Right, A5 should be okay. Masking tape, pencil, an eraser, some brushes, a mop brush, a round brush, and a liner brush or any thin brush that you have. Fresh jar of water and your paints. Let's start taping our paper first. So I've finished masking my paper. So since I'm using a book, I've masked the tape just on the back side. I'm not masking it to a flat surface. If you're using loose sheets, like they are off, if you're using loose sheets, then you can use a flat surface, probably like an exam board or a cutting board or anything that you have. Right, let's begin. Let's start with a simple sketching. We're going to be making a vase and a lovely set of sunflowers. So I'm making a sunflower, so I'm just going to make a couple of circles and a petal lines. So it's very rough scribbling, nothing much. Like a nice beautiful sunflower, like a big one over here. Now I'm going to use a mop brush and wet the whole paper. Make sure you are evenly wetting the whole side. Okay. Don't. It shouldn't be like a puddle. It should not be very bloaty or anywhere. There shouldn't be any puddles of water. Make sure it is evenly spread. If you want to use a flat brush to spread, you can do that too. Just take a flat brush and evenly go all over the space. Either a mop brush or a flat brush, either of the brushes will do. Then we will add some nice background. I'm using burnt sienna, and I'm going to add some burnt sienna background on the back, just on the sides. To give a nice strong background, it kind of helps very well to create a good contrast if you add a nice and beautiful background. So I'm adding some sap green, some Payne's grey, and a little burnt sienna. See, I'm trying to avoid going inside either around the vase or near the sunflowers. Let's just clean a brush, switch to a smaller mop brush or a round brush. I'm going to start with the warmer color. Make sure you do all this a little quicker because you don't want your background to dry. so it has to be a little quick and easy. Just drag in the strokes. Warm color, that is either Indian yellow, Gabog hue, or cadmium red. Cadmium yellow. Adding some sap green, the sides. Just picking up some color from the sides so that the color doesn't seep in. Adding more brown, that is burnt sienna on the bottom. Make sure when you're adding the color, the brush strokes should be coming either downwards or on the sides. I'm using Payne's Grey to create some shadow in our in the jug, in the vase, jug or vase, whatever you call it. And slowly picking up some color from the middle area. Some color here, some color at the side. Now, once you've added some color on all the sides, I'm going to take in some yellow again and add in some more color. Same warm yellow. We're just making our sunflower quite warm. Now I'm going to mix some lemon yellow and some lemon yellows on the outside to create some nice light. Okay. The sunflower which is on the top and on the outside will have some lemon yellow, and the sunflower which is facing inwards will have the warmer yellow. And when you're doing the second coat. Alright. Now let it dry, and then we'll work on the second and third layer after the whole paint for your first layer dries. Semi-dried, you can start working on the sides, the corners, the details that we want to add. I'm taking some Payne's Grey, and I'm adding some shadow. My shadow is falling in this direction. You can add more shadow once the paper is 100% dried. Right now my paper is semi-dry, so I'm going to start working on a very simple ones, like adding shadow here. When it is semi-dry, the paper acts like a cotton, like a fabric. So you have to be very careful how and where you are adding your color. You will not get a perfect blending because it's semi-dry, right? So the blending becomes very little difficult. Always try to do a lot of different textures once it has 100% dried. I'm adding a dark color over here on sienna. Payne's Grey. Alright, now we'll add more after it is completely dry. Start working on this area because this is as much dry as I want. Add some center with burnt sienna. You can also use a little red. Switching to sap green to add some greens around some places. Now let's switch back to my yellows. I'm using a warm yellow right now, not switch to the lighter yellow. Clean the brush and take some crimson and add some crimson over here. Slowly just add some nice single strokes in your sunflower. After dry, it will give a bit more definition, because now we cannot add any definition to it. So let's not make it more difficult. Now here, switch back to my 4 number brush and start adding some lighter petal. Here I'm making sure that the petals are going a little backwards. So the strokes are going a little back. Some strokes are going to be straight. Make sure all your colors are coming into the center. Even if they flow into each other, it is fine, like how it did over here. It is good. It looks nicer if it's flowing into each other. So let it flow. The side, I'm going to make sure that it goes outwards like this. Lemon yellow, okay, still using the same lemon yellow. I like how the flow is coming in and they're settling into each other. Taking some crimson and adding some strokes, very thin strokes, lighter strokes, because we don't want the red to overpower your yellow. So it's going to be very, very lighter strokes, so it does not stand out. Okay, now let the sunflower dry. Petals. Now the whole bottom area has dried well. Add some green too. Some sap green, and you can mix some Payne's grey on it, make it more darker. Now let's go and finish the bottom area. You can use a hairdryer if you want to dry it faster. Now I'm going to make one light, nice dark shade going in a curved direction on both sides. Adding some burnt sienna in the middle. Now I need to pick this up. Too much color here. So I'm just adding. Okay. Now you need to add some nice interesting shadow. Again, burnt sienna, this, and I'm going to add some crimson to the store, to this mix. Sorry. And use some dry brush strokes to give a nice effect, to get nice rugged effect. Finally, the last stroke, I'm going to work a little bit more. Okay, in the top area, final working. Here we can mix some crimson with your brown, with your yellow. And some interesting fun strokes that you add on the top. Those are your free layerings of your greens. Final shadow layers using the Payne's Grey. If you don't have Payne's Grey, you can use indigo. It's an alternative for Payne's Grey, indigo and black mix. And that's about it. More dry strokes. And in the middle. And that's it. So I'll quickly peel off the masking tape. Not quickly, very slowly. Peel off your masking tape. Make sure you're peeling off your masking tape on the outwards. Oops, a little leak. It's fine. Don't forget to sign off your painting. And that's it. it. I hope you guys had a good time and enjoyed painting this with me. If you have these kind of leaks around your book or on the paper, it's fine. It just looks very natural, I feel. And I'll if you have any questions, queries regarding this painting, you can drop it in the comments and I will be happy to address them. Buy my paintings on Etsy, and you can also inbox us. Plus, and yes, thank you so much. Do like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.